Hello guys, Matt Singers here. I had a great question from one of my followers, which was, how can I overcome my fear of delegation? And there's a really simple answer, just do it. Now, so key thing when it comes to delegation, the people who tend to struggle with it the most tend to be perfectionists, right? And the reason they struggle is they're afraid that other people don't do it as well as they do, right? And there's two important things to think about here. First of all, when you started doing whatever it was you're doing, when you started doing the task you do today, you were not doing them at the level you are today. You were doing them down here, right? You started out right here. Now you've learned a lot and you've become better, and now you're up here. Now the thing is, if you delegate to someone and if you show someone how to do and you delegate it well, that means they will not start down here where you started originally, but they will probably start here. Now, it is less than what you do. They will generally start out in being able to do less or provide less value or do it as good as you. However, very quickly, they will get up to speed. Now, generally, the best things to delegate first is the things that when you look at your to-do list is the ones in the bottom that's the least important, right? And what happens is when you delegate stuff that for you is the least important, to your employees, that becomes the most important. So if you're sitting, you have some task and you're like, oh, this is so boring, that's maybe true for you. But if it's something that you give to some of your staff and your staff is like, wow, I get to do some of my boss's job, they will very often think it's exciting, all right? Now, when something becomes the top of their priority, they often learn it really quickly. And in many cases, they very quickly get better than you. So even though they don't start out being better, they learn it and they get it over time, right? Now, also, particularly when you delegate out to individuals, right? As a manager, as an entrepreneur, whichever, you have a broad spectrum of things you're looking at, right? So you only ever give so much attention and time to each individual piece. Where if you have people who are specialized in certain areas, right, they, again, naturally, they will just become much better in those areas very quickly than you used to be, right? Now, obviously, this is somewhat dependent on you hiring the right people for the right jobs, but that's a different video, I guess. So I hope this makes sense and I hope it's helpful. See you soon.